Well, hi everyone. It's a couple of weeks since I checked in and did a video a little like this. It was a longer one. I'm not going to do it quite so long this time. Well, it's now 5 weeks and 4 days since I started my Clubhouse journey. And what an amazing 5 weeks and 4 days it's been. Well, basically what's happened is the vision for Transform Global is really coming together at just lightning-like speed, with people from around the world wanting to collaborate to bring this vision for a sustainable innovation and development bank to life. It's just remarkable. I'm not going to name names today because I think it would be unfair to the people who are on the periphery or those who are joining as we speak. But I will mention the area that people are in. They're in Canada, they're in Oxford, they're in London, they're in Geneva, some in South Africa, Tokyo. I think you know who you are. There's people spread around Africa, there's people who are in South America, certainly in the United States, and for sure within Europe. So in this last 5 weeks, I've been hosting my room, Sustainable Innovation in Finance to Fund the Global Goals, 3 times a week. I do it on a Tuesday at 5:30, I do it on a Thursday at 10 p.m. and a Sunday, so this morning, 8 o'clock on a Sunday morning. This morning's call was well over 3 hours. I think it was around about 3.5 hours long, and it was just remarkable. We had someone in Uganda with a remarkable mobility and girls-focused project sponsored by MasterCard and with the support of Uber to train women and girls or young ladies in mechanics for motorbikes, to drive and or ride motorbikes, deliver goods, and in certain circumstances deliver passengers in an area where motorcycles make up the bulk of the transportation. There are no public transportation systems. So absolutely remarkable, and the project very, very exciting indeed. Separately, there was a project in the south of England about taking microfibers out of the oceans. And then what we also had, which is also amazing, microfibers both cleaning up on beaches and also as a retrofit solution for washing machines, or an original equipment manufacturer solutions for washing machines to take over 85% of microfibers out of the water that would go into our systems. You know, in addition, we have people who are working on the most incredible projects around homes, modular homes that can be built on site, where essentially a mini factory can be shipped, and where those homes are created with local material, including organic material. Incredibly smart system, creates local jobs, takes carbon out the atmosphere, has been created as a startup, a bootstrap startup, but is now scaling, and it's really exciting. So this was just today, and there were more that I haven't referenced. I'll put links into my bio, so my LinkedIn bio, you can find out about those projects and the people behind them, but so incredibly exciting. The reason I'm not naming names is I don't want to get names wrong, so I'm going to go back and get my Clubhouse material and make sure I'm just not I'm getting the correct names and projects in there. But it's just remarkable. But that's on my rooms. We've also hosted or co-hosted a room on the future of Europe with John Chass and a number of other amazing individuals, Kevin and Stella, who you can find also on the links in the bio, my LinkedIn bio. I've also been in rooms with Stuart Williams and JP Dalman and Rifat Sheikh, and I got to be interviewed by the amazing Dr. Aziza Jalauddin from Singapore. This is a 40-minute interview, and it's the first long interview I've ever done. And I want to say a big thank you to you, Dr. Aziza, because just really, really great to be able to talk about what we're both doing and really talk about how we can help address some of the big issues in the world and collaborate to do so. So thank you. So bit of news, what I've realized I can do is the goal was basically to launch, to raise £15 million sterling, but to do it in 3 progressive stages in order to launch Transform Global. But actually, because of discussions that I'm having with really senior and capable management team, some who've agreed already to come on board and some who I'm in discussions with, because we've got that, and also a number of other components that can be part of Transform Global right from the beginning, to do with collaboration and to do with social stock markets. What I've decided to do is increase the fundraise from a 15 million in 3 stages to 30 million pounds in 1 stage. What's also exciting, and I figured out how to do that, and I'm writing up the summaries and rewriting the business plan accordingly. And I have live discussions in different parts of the world with investors who could lead or participate in that much larger fundraise. And what's clear is by doing it a little larger, it gives us a lot more credibility, and it means that we can go into the UN General Assembly later this year, and then the COP in Glasgow, and the World Economic Forum early next year. We can have a presence, and we can really show the world how this vision for a integrated, joined up thinking, 360-degree focused, sustainable innovation and development bank, how we can bring it to fruition in the best possible way. And that would enable us then to raise the additional £300 million of equity and commitment to the fund that enables us then to put in place the SDG 360 Game Changer Fund. So by doing it in that way, we can move through the system an awful lot faster, and we have to recognize that the business model, even if we never raise the fund, that first 30 million creates a very meaningful business in any event. However, we're doing it, I'm doing it, and the people who are now joining me are doing it so we can tackle the most important issues in the world in the very best way, as framed by the Sustainable Development Goals. So that 30 million, what I'll say is what we've agreed also to do, or what I've built into the plan, is to pay a 3% bounty for those who directly introduce investors into the plan. We're not going to work at this stage with professional introducers on retainers, but what we will do is work with several on a first come, first served basis to make sure that we raise the £30 million in the best possible way. I've got multiple discussions, but that 3% introducer fee is fair. It's often, it perhaps is a little low compared to some, but what we're doing has is so important socially and environmentally. We think it's a fair fee for those introductions. Now, for terms of those introductions, essentially one has to introduce directly with an email to me, Steve Podmore, steve@transformglobal.co, the investor, or if there's another introducer involved, one has to split that 3% fee. But that makes it a little bit more meaningful, and it means that we might be able to bring that money together a lot sooner. Having said that, there are multiple discussions already. So I want to say hi, happy bank holiday wherever you are, whatever means from your from what your beliefs are. I'm not going to say anything other than, happy Sunday. It's now April. The sun is shining. I'm here at my girlfriend's son's apartment, and we're really just having a nice, relaxing afternoon. We've had a little bit of a walk, and it's just finally nice to take a breather. So I hope you're having some leisure time wherever you are in the world, and whatever time it is in the world. And thanks again. One more thing. So if you like the idea, if you've learned about it on the website or on the YouTube channel or on fundingtheglobalgoals.tv, the club in Clubhouse, share, tell other people. I would be hugely grateful. And if you're able to participate, join one of our rooms, pitch your idea, and pitch in and help other people who show their ideas on the room, then this is really in the spirit of what it's all about. What was so exciting this morning was Kim, who has the modular construction project that you'll find on the website when I post it on the YouTube channel. No, sorry, on the, I'll put it in the YouTube comments, but also on my LinkedIn profile. What was really interesting is we had Mary Rose from Cameroon, who has some land, and she's looking at sustainable construction for about 150 to 200 dwellings in Cameroon, in the coastal area and inland. And by coming into the call this morning, we put them together. Now, who knows? Something may happen, something may not. And there are other connections made, but that's the goal. You know, if you have the ability to see our strapline, it's media to move money to where it can better serve people and planet globally. And that's really the essence of the whole business, moving money to where it can have better effect, or it can better serve people and planet globally. So that's what it's about. Join, share, tell other people, blog, post, just get involved in any way. And that could be, you could subscribe to the site. It could be you come and work with us or partner with us in some way. So thanks again. Enjoy your weekend, and hopefully I'll see you in Clubhouse or elsewhere very soon. My next session is Tuesday, 5:30 p.m. UK time, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all there. Thanks a lot. Bye.